Let's go, let's go. It's spoken heard, it's spoken heard, with spoken word. It's spoken heard, it's spoken heard, with spoken word. It's spoken heard, it's spoken heard, with spoken word. Come as you are and leave inspired, it is assured. Come as you are and leave inspired, it is assured. Come as you are and leave inspired, it is assured. Y'all hear the sirens, y'all. Light up the room one time for the one time. I see you, Chach B in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Thank y'all so much for pulling up, y'all. It's spoken heard, y'all. Drop that inspired fire. Light up the room. Light up the room one time for the one time. CD takes in the building. I see you, brother. Let's go. Preach. I see you. Let's go. Let's go. It's spoken heard, y'all. Every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come as you are and what? Leave inspired. Light up this room. Light up, light it, light up, light up. Light it up, y'all. Yes, sir. Salute to everyone. Salute to everybody coming through, y'all. Shout out to all of my poets in the building right now that showed up, that are supporting folks. Shout out to you. We got some dope. We got a dope feature, y'all. So get ready. Y'all, we got Kaee, one of the features, y'all. One of my other features, he had to cancel tonight. He wasn't feeling good. But y'all, we keeping it going. So make sure y'all ready, y'all, for the open mic tonight. All right, so make sure you're ready. It's going down. It's going down. If you coming in inspired right now, if you coming in inspired, keep dropping that inspired fire. If you coming in inspired, if you coming in ready, if you ready, Lex is ready, Dior's ready, KK's ready. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lex double in the building. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it going. What's the purpose of a word if it never gets spoken? What's the purpose of hope if you never start hoping? What's the purpose of faith if you don't stop and believe? What's the purpose of poetry if there's no ears to receive? You see, I believe, I hope, I receive, so I speak. As a voice of a generation that's lost, tossed around by waves of likes and waves like slaves to social media, feeding off the opinion of others, hoping to finally be known. We admit the only opinion that truly matters, our own. Together we have timelessly tiptoed from the topics that teach us and avoided the very values that were put here to reach us. You see, the very first gift God gave us was choice. And the most powerful prize we possess is our voice. So let's speak. Let's all speak, waving our words to the nations with power-packed promises and words of inspiration, overcoming any obstacles that we may be facing. Become the very light. Y'all didn't hear me. Become the very light that you desire to see. Take a good hard look in the mirror and say it all starts with me. You see, if hurting people hurt people, then healed people can heal. But this can only happen when it's close enough to feel, so lean in closely a little more and open your ears. If you tend to get emotional, don't fight back those tears. Allow fears to become faith. I said allow fears to become faith and embrace every word. I'd like to welcome you to interactive poetry experience that we call Spoke and Heard. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's Spoken Heard, y'all. Drop that inspired fire one time for the one time. Drop that inspired fire, more fire, more fire. Let's go, light up the room, light up the room. Quick fire, quick fire, quick fire. Let's go. Light it up, light it up, light it up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Inspiration Nation, y'all. Inspiration Nation. Let's go. If you came to be inspired, if you tired of being tired and you ready to be inspired, drop that inspired fire in the chat right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Drop that inspired fire. Drop that inspired fire. Drop that inspired fire. Let me see inspired fire. Drop that inspired fire. Drop that inspired fire. Jump that inspire fire. Let me see inspire fire. Jump that inspire fire. Jump that inspire fire. Let's go, let's go, let's go, y'all. Salute everyone. Salute, 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 salute. Thank you for pulling up, y'all. This is Spoken Heard, y'all. This is Spoken Heard with your boy Lex and gentlemen, y'all. We here every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come as you are and what? Leave inspired. In that order, in that order. Salute everybody that pull up. Salute everybody. Allure, I see you. Salute, salute. Angel Eyes. All right, y'all. So we have an amazing show for you tonight. So one of my features did have to cancel, but we keep it rolling. We got Kaee in the building. All right. She's going to do her thing. We got the open mic at the end. We got some poets in the building that ready for this open mic. So let's go ahead and get things cracking, y'all. Drop that Inspire Fire. If you came to be inspired, if you came to start the month off right, let's go. This is the place. This is a place. Let's go. Quick fire. Let's go. You've been out the writing game for a minute. She put the pen down. However, she picked it back up. She done picked up the pen, y'all, and she is in the writing game again, here doing her thing. Y'all give it up for the first poet feature of the evening. She picked it back up. Y'all give it up for none other than Kaee.
Hey,
Kaee, what's going on? What's going on?
how are you? So, first and foremost, before I even start this, I wanted to personally say thank you, Lex, for bringing that inspiration out of me. You just being there during my little creative process. Thank you to everybody who's in my family. Thank you to Toxic. Thank you to absolutely everyone. But most importantly, you, Lex, thank you for bringing this back into my life.
Well, it's my pleasure. I'm honored to have played a part because it's in you. So to be able to reignite that fire or just turn up that pilot light that's been burning, that never stopped burning, to be able to assist in turning that up has been an honor. So
Facts.
yeah.
So this first poem, it really doesn't have a name quite yet, but it's about anxiety. All right. I suppose this is anxiety. I continue to struggle to find the right words to say, but instead I fear me. I am my biggest enemy. Thoughts racing nonstop, heart pounding. I guess this is what they call anxiety. A crippling, numbing sensation that screws your life up with no hesitation. Yet people act like they are there for you. They say that they are a listening ear, but when it's time to listen, they are nowhere near. It's speaking continuously, seeking reassurance, but your mind continues to remind you that your words serve no purpose. Waking up every day, wondering how you'll even get through today. I guess this is what they call anxiety. They label this as a mental illness, but the real illness is not being heard, longing the feeling to be wanted and deserved. It's being in a room full of people and feeling like you're the only one there. I try my hardest not to even care, but I guess this is what they call anxiety. It's constantly wondering why God made me imperfect. Nervousness and lingering thoughts, questioning God why I deserve this. I guess this is what they call anxiety. My bestest of friends have become Xanax and Lexapro because unlike human beings, they won't tell me no. My friends give me energy, heighten my chemical serotonin. They give me that desire to want to do things and hide all anxious emotion. I swear I'm not a negative person. That's just my anxiety talking for me. But if this BS didn't take over my life, you would probably see the real me, the happy me, stress free. I guess this is what they call anxiety.
That is fire, fire. Drop that Inspire Fire. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Kaee in the building. That was dope. That was dope. That was dope. And how relevant to these times that we are in right now. Where you have so many people that are experiencing, anxiety, that are, home, now because we came out the pandemic, but the pandemic hasn't came out of a lot of people. Hello, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
What was your inspiration behind that particular piece, Kaee?
So lately, like I've had a lot of issues with my anxiety, and it's really kind of felt like at times like it's been overbearing,
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes you don't know how to cope with it. Sometimes you don't know how to deal with anxiety. Like sometimes it just comes automatic. Like, I feel like when people who have anxiety, basically, like, they don't know who the real person, like, they don't know the real them. Like, people label people with anxiety as being a negative person. People label people with anxiety as just being just like a Debbie Downer. But
Mhm.
it's like, it's a mental illness of you not being heard for who you truly are.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and it's like people that don't experience it, haven't experienced, don't really know the impacts of it, and what it's really like. Or a lot of times you got people that
mhm,
think it's an excuse people are just saying, like they don't understand. No, it's real. This thing is real, and it's
facts,
yeah,
facts,
serious.
absolutely.
So salute y'all. If y'all just coming in, y'all, we got our first poet feature, KK in the box. She just dropped her first piece. Stay tuned. We got the open mic coming up. So, KK, so tell spoken word audience about your journey to becoming a spoken word artist.
So it's been, like you said, it's been a hot minute since I wrote something. Today is the first time in 9 years since I've shared a poetry piece. I used to be vice president of poetry club in high school, drama club. So it's like me being on stage and performing was nothing to me, but it's just like, life be lifing. And,
Yeah,
you know, I just kind of dealt with life and put the pen down, like you said. And now here I am. I'm back.
yeah. Can we get some Inspire Fire for after 9 years? Y'all coming back on the stage, letting her voice be heard. Can we get some Inspire Fire? There we go. What got you started writing, like in the first place, like when you first started
um,
writing?
I would probably say, like, depression. Like,
Hmm.
we all have unhealthy ways of coping with stuff. And, in high school, I was in a really dark place, and I had a teacher named Mr. Daughtry, who actually was my drama teacher and my poetry teacher. So he was like a dual teacher. And he was the one that really truly brought it out of me. He really, like, started the whole journey, and he saw something in me, and I ran with it.
Yeah, that's awesome to hear. And I'd say out of anyone, teachers on, like, folks that came on the show, teachers have had one of the biggest impacts that I'm hearing. So
Hmm.
either making or breaking poet, in that journey.
Hmm.
So yeah, shout out to the amazing teachers out there doing y'all things. Y'all making a difference. Y'all making an impact. How would you describe your style of artistry?
I like to rhyme. Like, I like to
Mhm.
relate to real life stuff. Like, I like to, take real life situations that, may seem overbearing or too much for somebody, and, just put it on paper.
Yeah,
Like, my next poem, when I go over, it's about my father, who had passed away in 2001. And that was like one of the darkest times in my life. And, dealing with the death of my father, I feel like kind of stemmed my anxiety because I didn't have that male figure for most of my life.
mhm, yeah,
So I feel like my style of writing is basically just, real life situations, just relating.
yeah, yeah. And so I think so it's safe to say it's like a release for you, like a way for you to
Hmm.
release, like that maybe like that pain or whatnot that you felt to get it out. Yeah, that's dope.
Absolutely.
How is this feeling for you right now? Like, how do
I
you?
was nervous as crap.
Uh-huh.
I was actually in HTX Joy's live reciting my first poem. I'm like, help. But now I feel at ease now. I feel better. Like, I feel like I really did
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and did. So, what would you tell someone that's on the fence with that? Maybe they put down the pen for a while. We got right now. There's a poet in here right now that has been writer. It's in them, but they haven't spit in a while. So what would you tell someone?
You just gotta find the spark. Like, you gotta take that spark and run with it. Like, even though it may feel like the spark died, the spark is still there. When I
Yeah,
wrote these poems, I literally thought, like, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do it. It's been 9 years, it's been forever. It's been so long. But then when I wrote that first poem and I read it, and I was like, I still got it.
yeah, yeah.
But I would honestly say anybody who's like, who put the pen down like me, or even questioning, like, just do it. You know,
Yeah,
you got it in you.
yeah, yeah. Just let it out, and it feels good. Once you let it out, it feels good.
Mhm.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. And so what about collaborations? Like, if you could collaborate with someone, who would you collaborate with? And to be on the app, off the app, celebrity. Anybody.
One person that I had seen in your stream about a couple weeks ago, her
Mm,
vibe, her energy, I loved it. Creative soul.
yeah,
She was, and toxic, definitely toxic.
yeah,
Because that
yeah,
man, he has he has his way with words.
yeah. Both of them, yeah, both of them. The truth. Actually, I'll be on Creative Souls show tomorrow on the other side. So she has her open mic show. Yeah,
Oh
at
snap.
10 p.m. Yeah, and yeah, talk sick. The truth. There you go. Talk sick. Oh,
Oh,
look. And Creative Soul just pulled up. Look, how does that happen?
that's
Toxic and
crazy.
Creative Soul. Creative, she just said she want to collab with you. She want to collab with you, collab with Toxic, and
Oh
both of
my
y'all back
god,
to back in the comments.
that's crazy.
uh, yeah, hey,
But yeah,
it's meant to be, meant to be. All right, so what about, okay, so if you had the chance to inspire your younger self, as to why, little KK needs to speak and let her voice be heard, what would you tell your younger self?
when I was little, I was very, very, very shy. I
Mhm.
was very to myself. I was in a bubble. And if I could tell my younger self, I'd be like, just pop the bubble, just let it
Yeah,
all out.
yeah,
Everything, you know, I have a bad habit of holding it all in. But when I write, everything that I have inside of me, it's like verbal vomit on the paper.
mm, mm,
So it's like, if I could tell the younger me, don't be shy to speak your mind. Don't second guess yourself. That's that's for number one. Don't second guess yourself. Just say what you gotta say and mean what you mean.
mm. Say what you got to say, mean what you mean. And I like what you said, that you have a lot inside you, but writing it's your way of letting it out, and that's
Mm-hmm.
really that's what I want to resonate, here, because it's like right now, and that first piece you did, the anxiety piece, so many people
Mm-hmm.
that are going through that are experiencing things, that may even experience anxiety and don't even know it,
Mm-hmm.
um, and it's like a teapot. The more it screams, the more you keep that on the stove, it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna keep screaming, but you got to let it out. You got to let it out.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, this the platform, y'all. So if y'all got pieces, this is the platform. Let this be your official charge, all right, to let it out.
Mm-hmm.
Let it out. You know what I'm saying? Because there's somebody that needs to hear it, and there's somebody that's going to be inspired by your words. They're not going to listen to anybody else, but they're going to listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all just pulling up, we have none other than KK in the building. All right, a poet feature for the night. We got the open mic coming up. Put down the pen for 9 years, and she's here right now. Right now. So
Back at it.
yes, back at it again. All right. So you got your second piece ready? Let's go. Let's
Yes.
go.
So this one, like I said, it's about my father. He passed away in 2001. What's a girl without her dad? A hope that stops hoping. A relationship with her mother, broken and unnoticed. Quite contrary to belief, there is no I in teen, but without you, there is no family. After 22 years, I'd be lying if I said this wound didn't hurt. But Dad, you were the only true man who reminded me what I am worth. You were a man of power, as well as a man of truth. You were the one person that always stayed true to you. I aspire to be like you, but I had to grow up fast and realize what life was like without you. August 8th, 2001 was the day that I had lost the one. And unlike anyone else, you were the one to make me happy. You gave me a life that was carefree. You showed me the ways to be the best version of me. If I could make a phone call to heaven, we would have so much to talk about. But without a doubt, I miss you like crazy. It's safe to say that this life is not the same without you. This painful feeling is long overdue, but I have to keep strong because that's what you'd remind me to do. Although heaven may seem so far away, I can only pray that you continue to watch over me and protect me each and every day. Guide me to the light at the end of the tunnel. Give me the signs that I cannot see. You are the foundation of my once upon a time family.
Drop that Inspire Fire right now. Drop that Inspire Fire. Wow, that hit. That hit. Very, very, very beautiful piece, and so heartfelt.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
You know, so your inspiration for that was your father.
It's been a long time, but you know, not a day goes by that I don't think about that man.
Yeah, that's awesome. Beautiful piece, beautiful piece. Y'all, you just pulling up. We got KK in the box. She just dropped her second piece, y'all. We got the open mic coming up. So yeah, y'all can go ahead and start requesting the box. KK, thank you so much. Breaking out of that mode, and really getting back into this and blessing the stage. You just truly bless the stage tonight. And also, it takes a lot to write vulnerable pieces like that. You know what I'm saying? And speak them. So I just want to shout you out for, just for letting that out and being vulnerable. So if you could tell the folks, what you got coming up. Okay, anything you got coming up or when you stream or?
I'm a very random streamer. It's very much catch me while you can. I try to stream when I'm at work, which is nighttime. I do have a birthday party stream coming up October 14th. Shout out to all the Libras. And I am a monthly host of a talent showcase called Word on the Street. If you ever want to be a part of it, my admin Snooks is in the comments. And yeah, thank you again, Lex, for having me. And like I said, being a mentor.
My pleasure. And yeah, just keep letting your voice be heard. Keep writing and letting your voice be heard.
Appreciate you.
Y'all, we about to get it going. We getting it going, y'all. My second poet feature had to cancel, so we gonna start the open mic right now. Let's get it. Salute to everybody pulling up. For the stream. And I'm gonna start things off with this little piece right here. This is a church. This is a steeple. Open the doors and see all the people. You see, we are the church. We are the people. Open the doors, but first look through the peephole. See, we the people so filled with fear, quick to judge another brother before we let him come near. It's clear. We don't see life through the lens of Christ. We're more focused on our problems and standing up for our rights. Jesus writes, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. So stop wishing and start considering that the worker may be you. You see, Christ too knows your struggle. Christ too knows your pain. And took too many lashes for you to live life in vain. It's plain. Trust God. Don't be fearful. Don't you gloat. For you will never walk on water if you don't get out the boat. So just go and he will show you. Yeah. Seek and you will find. Live only by the Spirit and leave your past life behind. It's time for the church to stop playing church. I'm gonna say that one more time. It's time for the church to stop playing church. It's time to rise up above our disappointments and hurts. But how can we rise if we don't first come together and see that gossiping about others is not making things better? However, it's time we put our weapons down and we fight with the word, making disciples that make disciples until everyone is heard. Treating others with compassion and unconditional love, becoming a mirror of reflection of the Father above, who says, look for me in your trial. Look for me in your brother. Look for me when you're tempted before you look to another. I'll be the answer to your question before you even ask how. Then I'll ask one simple question. Can you see me now? Let's go, y'all. We blinking. This smoking her. Let's go.
All right. So this piece is called Protecting My Peace. Protecting my peace is more than wearing makeup, sunpress, or always looking my best. Protecting my peace is being free and not letting all the troubles of the outside world distract me. Protecting my peace is knowing that Philippians reads that God will supply me with all my needs, and I have every reason to believe that he meant everything that he promised to me. Protecting my peace is setting boundaries that I no longer let fold. Protecting my peace is having a firm hold on all of my emotions. Protecting my peace is allowing abundance to flow to me like a breeze above the ocean. I've been distraught for so long that I forgot what peace truly looks like. And that doesn't involve fighting to survive. Protecting my peace is not letting outside factors control my reality with this crappy thing we like to call doubt. Protecting my peace is sitting in serenity because I choose to not let people control me or my thoughts any longer. Protecting my peace. Protecting my peace is more than wearing makeup to impress or always looking my best. Protecting my peace is being free and not letting all the troubles of the outside world distract me. Protecting my peace is knowing that Philippians reads that God will supply my needs, and I have every reason to believe that he meant everything that he promised to me. So I am protecting my peace.
Let's go. Make sure y'all favor. Drop that Inspire Fire for Dior. Make sure you favor up. Drop that Inspire Fire right now in the building, Let's go, y'all. This is an open mic portion. You got that piece. Hit that plus sign. Protect your peace, period. That part fresh.
So here's a little something, a little under the pressure. Piggybacking on peace. Peace is my tranquil space, my safe and quiet place where I can keep my head clear when the world gets so hard to bear. When life becomes hard to face, I look for peace in a quiet place. If I don't have it, my anger would just build up, and conquering my fears would get a little bit tough. So peace for me helps me be free, because without it, only God knows where I would be. Peace is my way of getting my mind right when I can't see things in my plain sight. It keeps me from not wanting to punch somebody and start a fight. Peace is something that is completely mine. I don't need a lot of it. Peace will help me. I'll be just fine. Peace is something that I crave. And peace is something that I crave, and it can help you through your darkest days. So when life gives you lemon, be grateful for the lemonade. Drink your lemonade in peace and forgive those who needs forgiveness from your peace.
Let's go. Drop that Inspire Fire. Top Dash Minds Peaches.
So this is called I Took a Trip. I took a trip across the skies and met a guy with golden eyes. We tiptoed on the clouds, pillows, and chased the rays of sun. His words were clear that I had no fear of stormy days that were to come. Until he showed me he couldn't predict the weather, nor could he predict the wind, how it would blow and how it would spin, how the storms would grow, and how our love would soon come to an end. But he kept me covered in the downpour, so I was elevated and didn't even know that our love was no more. Higher and higher into his atmosphere until the air was thin. I was choking and I didn't even know it because I still had a grin. The lightning passed and streaked across the sky, and before I knew it, that man with the golden eyes no longer was shining. He no longer seemed to be the brightest thing in the sky because I noticed that I was falling and soon to be demised. So once I lost my attention for his gleam, I lost the purpose of what love really means. I never thought that I would take or let my love be taken away until I met that man with the beautiful golden eyes and his full lies of ray.
You lied to me. You lied to me so much that I have to pray every day that God will take all the feelings away. And pray that I won't fall again when you try to sway me into your trap. What I thought was real was nothing but a field of lies for you. You lied so much, and yet I still crave your touch. Is there something wrong with me? Because only the insane would believe that someone who's only been a thief of their joy can actually love them. But you don't, because you lied to me. You gave us to someone else and put our story on their shelf, but came back to grab the book whenever you needed my help. You lied about her, you lied about me, and every little thing that's in between. And yet, you tried to make it seem like it was me who ended things, but it wasn't me. It was you, because you lied to me.
So this poem is titled Musa. My insides are not on fire with anger, but with anguish. I can't explain it when the pain hits my mind, 'cause I'm trying and trying, applying pressure, trying to seal our connection, but loving you is rough. Your heart is tough and I can't figure you out. I live in doubt and apprehension, then poor communication comes to the forefront. Because I don't know what to do, how to come to you and say I love you, because I do, but some of your actions is terrifying and does not provide me with security that we're good, solid, not like spotted lines in the middle of the highway because it's your way or it's your way, but then I see you soften and you seem less cold, but we not yet whole because you've been holding back, forming a crack in our foundation, and it's making me have questions, start guessing and wondering, what's up?
This one is called This Comeback is Personal. All right. So I've spent years of my life trying to be perfect to the naked eye, trying to be the one that everyone looks up to, the one who everyone knew. I spent all my time pleasing others and people who only muttered my name when they needed me. I spent all my time hiding behind the time and always falling in line with all the ones around me. So yes, I guess this comeback is personal. Once I realized that everything in this earth is designed to fit into my life just the way I wanted it, that's when I took it personal. So now I'm selfish with my time and energy because not everyone should be in it. Now I keep my business to myself because it's not up to everyone else to be the judge of what I decide to put on my shelf. When at the end of the day, I'm only doing what's best for my mental health. So once again, yes, this comeback is personal.
This one is titled Decisions. A mistake repeated more than once is a decision. And I'm willing to see that one has been made. Twice in one day, then the next day you did it again. Decisions. I also believe that silence is key, and lately you ain't been talking, just non-verbally communicating, not relating to what's really going on. Now it's painfully clear that we are done here. There's no more pouring into something that's not growing. So let's waste not another minute. We're finished. Decisions have been made.
Woo! Let's go, y'all. Look. I be needing a breather. I be needing a breather to get yeah. Drop that inspired fire. It is the open mic portion. As y'all keep requesting the box. So I'm gonna split this one. You aren't black enough. You're no good. You're acting white. You're acting hood. You're too light. You're too dark. Just give up. Don't even start. Go back home. Why are you here? Stop acting ghetto. It makes me scared. You're Southeast Asian? You must be poor. Oh, you're a Mexican. Go mop the floor. Your eyes too slanted. Your hips too wide. Your lips too full. Your skin looks fried. Your locks too tight. I think they're odd. Oh, so you a Christian. You think you God. It's wild. We seem to have feelings about every shade of skin, but we never stop to address who we truly are within. We never stop and ponder why thoughts are really in our hearts. Many times we hate first when we should be loving from the start.
See, at the end of the day, we are all lost people just trying to be found. More alike than we are different, a beautifully orchestrated sound. You see, at the very root of racism is ignorance that manifests into hate. As a black man, I've witnessed it many times with those who didn't want me to be great. Race, a social construct that has been created that can keep people divided. If you're selfless, it is celebrated, but if you're not, it's all one-sided. You see, God, from one man, made every nation of men. So if we are created in his image, it means with him, we always win. What I'm saying, my brothers and sisters, is there's one thing we must face. That God has only one class system, and it's called the human race. So where does that leave us? We must have unity. Let go of the division. Trust God with the answer before we make that next decision. We must welcome one another, celebrating our differences, knowing that apart from our skin color, you can't tell me what the difference is. We must love one another with the love that never fails. But before we love each other, we must first love ourselves. So I came by here to tell you, you're enough. And it's okay to be hood. Speaking professionally is not acting white. It's another way to be understood. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You're not too light. You're not too dark. So don't give up. You have a purpose, and God has planned it from the start. You are here for a reason. So behave as you want. Don't let others make you feel like you must put up a front. Southeast Asians are rich. Mexicans full of wit. Your eyes aren't too slanted, so don't you dare quit. Your hips aren't too wide. Your lips aren't too full. And no matter what others think, I personally think locks are cool. You are here for a reason, no matter how it may seem. And Christians don't think they're God, they're just living out his dream. For I'm a firm believer that we were created to be one, to have faith in the Father and to shine with the Son. It's time to come together, jointly suffering the storm, as we bring heaven down to earth and we stand arm in arm in unity, knowing that within us, within all of us, there's one race, one blood, one faith, one love, one God, one dance, one heart, one chance to love a little more, to stop all the hate, to see people for who they truly are and help them to be great. For hate is a wasted emotion. So why keep on consuming? When at the end of the day, we are all forgiven, we are all loved, and most importantly, we're all human. That's that piece. That's that piece. That's that piece, y'all. Drop that inspire fire. Drop that inspire fire.
Coming to the internet is like connecting through a different way of life. Everything that you search for, I feel like it's elevated. I feel so elevated, I'm above sea level. I feel so sunken among my peers. My peers don't really connect with me, so I don't connect with them. Feel disconnected as I got older than years. Wisdom is like a blessing and a curse. Sometimes you might know too much, but intellectually, you're like, wisdom is like mixing it up too much. But sometimes I feel as if, oh, no bad language. Sometimes I feel as if I'm disconnected with myself and my youth. Is it because I'm trying to fit in? Or is it because I don't feel in? I don't feel in because I'm not filling in with the group. Ah man, I messed up, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I messed up. I messed up, y'all. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
you got it, bro. Flow with it. Flow with it.
All right, all right, all right,
Yeah, yeah. Flow with it. Drop that inspire fire, y'all. Yeah,
all right,
you got it.
all right. I feel so disconnected. I feel so disconnected with my youth that I don't fit in. Sometimes I feel like an odd pair with my peers. So as I'm sitting back, I sit back and I observe. I observe that I don't really match up or make up on.
Salute. That was dope, brother. That was dope. All right, we still going, y'all. We still going. We still going. We got some pieces. If you got a piece that you can't keep to yourself, this is your time. Hit that plus sign. This is Spoken Heard, y'all. Every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come as you are and what? Leave inspired. It is assured.
In a universe of colors, diverse and bright, we strive for harmony day and night. Shattering barriers, breaking the mold, we stand together, brave and bold. No more divisions, no more unjust views. United we stand, our spirits infused. With compassion as our guide and light, we embrace equality with all our might. No, I'm on it. Like a gentle breeze, we will blow away hate, erasing prejudice, sealing fate. Through overstanding, we will break the chains and heal the wounds, soothing all pains. Hand in hand, we will walk side by side, a curtain of love steadfast and wide. In every heart, let compassion grow and watch as racism's grip will finally let go. For the beauty lies not in the color we see, but in the essence that sets us free. Together we will write a story anew, where love conquers all and dreams do come true.
Double down in pain, I call to God all day long, and still, nothing, nothing. How could you watch me cry these tears and scream out for your mercy? All night I beg and pray for your help, but still, nothing, nothing. Abba, Father, you do not give us more than we can bear, but you sit on your throne in silence. You know what? Just stay there. Intoxicated by depression, still stuck in a recession, surrounded by your holiness, yet I'm still feeling loneliness, but I try to take it as a lesson. You see, the only friend I have is wine. She numbs the pain, she tells me I'll be fine. She covers me with loyalty, she understands that I need company, but honestly, I'd rather be you, God. But where were you when my mother loved a man more than she loved herself? And when me loving her just wasn't enough for her to walk away from the devil's evil ways? And where were you when I held my baby girl, her body cold and still with no heartbeat? Oh, Abba, Father, you do not give us more than we can bear, but you sit on your throne in silence, so you know what? Just stay there. How dare you? How dare me? How dare you, my child? I give you grace and you just play games. 2-second conversations that only happen when you're struggling in desperation. At first you're on fire and then you're complacent. You overcome and set me aside as if you didn't know that I held you when you cried. I made the ultimate sacrifice. I gave my son to save your life.
Wow. Wow. Drop that Inspire Fire, y'all. Forged in the fire. Let's go. Let's go. Right. I need more.
Y'all ready? Like, I put my pain in the paint, going hard in it. And it's art that I made, I put my heart in it. My cousin just called me, it's been a tall minute. Say it's no love in the state I've been in. It gets scary over here, you know how hard forget. Very rare you find something that's authentic. Pair Cartiers got your boy targeted. Keep a piece to keep the peace, you gotta walk with it. Finna drop the bomb, I'm about to call it in. Can't shake me even if I had Parkinson's. Can't break me even if it was apocalypse. They hate me even though I never talk to them. I'm baked above the oven, I just sparked a split. My bae, loving my loving, put my all in it. I'ma always be me, the change I wanna see on my Gandhi. Don't wait till it's too late to appreciate what you got in this. Keep the faith and lead the way with the strength of God that's guiding us. Whether you great or you good or you ain't, your fate, what you decide it is. Look, I'ma always be me, the change I wanna see on my Gandhi. Life is a blessing, I'm just telling myself. Feel like I'm in heaven, it could feel like I'm in hell. But I'm feeling blessed about the pressure I inhale. Made a lane, now they be telling my tale. Making gains off the digital scale. They been hitting my cell, I've been getting these cells. Clipping the package like they been stealing my mail. Hey, quick roll it up before it get too stale. I might have to cross the line just to get my point across. Caught upon the flipping for the biscuit, put my coin to toss. You know I got that work, I could be employing y'all. I know I've been distant, but I'm trying to get more involved. Sticking to what it isn't, we all different. God gave us all life, so we all living. We make our marks on this world, so we all giving. Everybody's good at something, and we all gifted. So don't wait till it's too late to appreciate what you got in it. Keep the faith and lead the way with the strength of God that's guiding us. Whether you great or you good or you ain't, your fate, what you decide it is. Like, I'ma always be me, the change I wanna see on my Gandhi. So yeah, thank you so much.
Everybody came through. Bless the mic, y'all. Amazing show. If you leaving inspired, drop that inspired fire in the chat. If you leaving inspired, drop that inspired fire in the chat. You're a leader, not a follower. You have goals you will achieve. So don't stop until you reach them in yourself. You must believe that you're a victor, not a victim. It's by faith you see and do. And the only person capable of stopping you is you. You see, the only person capable of stopping you from your dreams is a person in the mirror who is closer than they seem. See, we all go through struggles, hurts, heartaches, and pain. So when you go through, just know it won't remain. Continue to rise. Continue to know that you were called to be something more. Know that there's a bright future ahead of you and so much more in store. Pour from the inside out. Know without a doubt, sometimes you got to shout your way out. Know that within you, within all of us, there's a fire that burns. And there's somebody out there that awaits to hear the words that you have to say. So continue to forge through the fire, knowing that out of the mud and the mire comes some of the greatest creations. So with patience, you must learn to touch. No longer patiently waiting, but it's never too much. Go out and make things happen. You see, I just don't do this thing just to be rapping, but I do this to touch souls. I do this to let you know that it's okay to let go. To let go of the past, things that try to hold you down. See, face life. Take your eyes and look up. The future's ahead, and it's waiting for you. I hope you've heard every word that's been said, because this is your moment. It's time to own it. No longer looking to the left and to the right. Know that you can see life through your sight. You have to fight with your two hands. Know that you can understand and you can trust the man. Knowing that you can do anything that you want to do. So continue to take one feet in front of the other and know that your world is true. I said you can do whatever you need to do. Whatever you want to do. You see, I'm not trying to front on you when I speak these things that I'm saying. See, I'm just trying to speak these words from one ear in the other. It's time to come together. Trust your sister and your brother. Take the covers off. Reveal yourself to the world. Because they're waiting. They're waiting for you. So just know there's someone out there right now that's awaiting your word. So don't stop speaking. Don't stop seeking. But let your voice be heard. Let's go. Let's go. Drop that inspired fire one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. Thank you so much for pulling up. Y'all, this has been another episode of Spoken Heard every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you pull up every Monday. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. Hit me up on IG, LexiGentleman7 on IG. Reach out to me for features, anything you got. Or if you just want to talk, if you just got some things in your chest you need to get out, hit me up. Hit me up. You need prayer? Hit me up. All right? I'm right here. Shout out to everybody pulling up. Shout out to y'all. And if nobody's told you, you are loved. 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 You heard it here. All right? We'll catch y'all next time. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love.